everybody. So this is a truck sitting here at Wilmer. It's for sale. I saw this truck the other day. I'm out from a walk early in the morning, and it's a 2018. It's got 664,000 miles. I think it has a new engine, and I think he's, wait, hang on a second. It's got over 700,000 miles. He wants 64,000 for it, or best offer. If we can zoom in on that, I'll try to zoom in on that. What's the challenge for this driver is that $64,000 for a 2018. That's not even the newer Cascadia. That's the Cascadia 125 model. It's not impossible, but it makes it difficult. And I say that because you got to compare this truck to what other trucks are available. And other trucks, you can get a 2020 for that price, and it may still be under warranty, where this truck would have no warranty. So I think in this situation, this truck is a hard sell. It's going to take a while for this truck to be sold. Not impossible, but the buyers for this truck are probably going to be few and far between. New engine. See, that's why he wants so much money for it, because it's got a new engine in it. But still, it's a hard sell, in my opinion. And that's the problem with keeping an older truck, is every time you put money in it, it's going to be very hard to get the money back out of it, because the market for trucks, if you were looking to buy a truck and it costs $64,000, are you going to go buy a newer Cascadia 126 model, or are you going to look at an older Cascadia 125 model? You say, well, this one has a newer engine, but this one has a warranty. I personally would want the newer truck that comes under warranty, because repairs are very, very expensive. I understand that has a newer engine in it, and if it was a lower price, like a really good deal, then you may want to consider buying a truck like that. If you could get it for, I don't know, $40,000, $35,000, something that makes it hard to turn down an opportunity. It would be an opportunity versus a risk. Right now, it's a big risk. $64,000 for that truck with almost 800,000 miles on it. It's got a new engine, but the transmission's getting old, and one box is getting old, and those drives are getting up there, and there's a lot of things. There's a million little things, and each one of the little things nickel dimes you to death, and none of it's under warranty. Whereas this truck here would be under warranty. So that's why I say, if this truck was $64,000 and this truck was $64,000, this truck would be an easy sell, and that truck is a hard sell. And I think that's what you got to keep in mind when you're buying and selling trucks. When I sold my truck, my last truck, I made it an easy sell. It had an APU, it had a grill guard, and stuff like this, and I sold it, really cheap, because I just wanted to get rid of it. I could have sold it through Crete, which a lot of drivers do. That's also an easy way to do it. But I wanted to test the market here in Dallas, and I had guys lining up wanting to buy that truck, and finally got a guy who wanted it, and sold it to him. I think I sold to him for like $8,000, but I made it an easy sell. I think that is a hard sell. It's going to be difficult. Anytime you put money, significant money, into a truck, I think the only way you get your money back is you got to run. You got to run the miles. And if you're not willing to run the miles, then don't put the money in the truck. So if you got plans to trade the truck in or getting another truck within a year or two, and a truck repair costs $20,000, and you're sitting there thinking, well, I'll get my $20,000 back when I sell the truck. Not necessarily, because you got to find somebody who's willing to pay that much money. And you got to think. I think a more conservative approach would be, if I put $20,000 in, how many miles do I have to run to get my $20,000 back? Because you're probably not going to get it back when you sell the truck. You got to make it an opportunity for the buyer, because they're not going to want to pay top dollar for a truck that's had issues, because there's better alternatives available. They're like, I'll go buy this newer truck. It has a warranty. If it's a deal, I'll take it. But if it's not a deal, I'm walking away. So it's tough. I know some drivers who, and I've done it myself. It's kind of like a trap that you fall into as an owner-operator. As your truck gets older, it requires more and more repairs. So you're putting more and more money into the truck if it's not under warranty. That's the problem with my old truck, was it wasn't under warranty. By the time I had 800,000 miles in it, I already had like tens of thousands of dollars invested in repairs. I didn't want to let it go. So I kept it to 1 million miles, more repairs, more investment, and I'll just kind of pretty much break even, for that first truck, because all the money I was making, I was turning around putting it into truck repairs, and it's a money pit. It's kind of like walking into quicksand. You don't realize it until you're up to your neck and how much money you spent on that truck. For the amount of money you spent on that truck, you could have bought another truck. So that's the danger of putting money into a truck. And then my truck I have right now is a 2019, and when it reaches the end of its warranty, I plan on getting rid of it and get another one. So I don't want to hold on to a truck that doesn't have a warranty. I already did that with my first truck, and it's financial ruin. It'll bankrupt you. So you definitely want to keep that in mind. You start throwing money around, you got to start thinking, money is miles. And, don't plan on someone bailing you out by buying your truck. Just plan on driving those miles to get your money back. And the trap is, by the time you drive all those miles, it broke down again. So it's seen where you get to a point where you just got to walk away from an old truck. It's like, you hate to let it go, but you got so much tied up into it. But if you don't let it go and get away from those truck repairs, you can't move forward. It's a tough thing where you actually take a step backward in your business in order to move forward. It's like, I gotta spend some money on a newer truck. It's like, it seems like you're going backwards here, but I tell you, with a newer truck, I started saving money, and my truck repairs have been very minimal. I've had several breakdowns, all under warranty. Didn't cost me a damn thing. I've had a fuel pump replaced for free, DEF system, DEF pump, all that stuff was under warranty. So my truck's been very, very good, my 2019. And we still got another year of warranty to go. So when it's up, so I'll probably sell it myself here in Dallas. We'll see what the finances look like. I might just let Crete sell it, not worry about it.